Hello everyone, welcome to the episode of Student Visits, and I have visited Yashas in Lalbagh Park. Yesterday we did some Smashan Kali Sadhana in the Bhadrakali Smashan Kali temple, Bengaluru, and today we have come to Lalbagh Park at 5 p.m. So
5:30.
Okay, 5:30 p.m. So now we are enjoying the
Nature.
breeze and nature, and we have thought of making a podcast here because this tree looked very peaceful and
Majestic.
majestic. Majestic is a place in Bengaluru, right?
Yes, majestic.
Okay, so Yashas had some questions yesterday, and that's why he wanted to ask that, but we thought of doing it in podcast. Yeah, Yashas, you can go ahead and ask your questions.
Yeah. So I'll set the context for today's podcast. So usually you ask questions, right, in podcasts, but today I'll be asking him questions about, like, you know what I wanted this video to be? A to Z guide, bro, for sadhana. A to Z. Like, if a newbie comes into this and watches this video, he should understand why he's doing, what he's doing, when he's doing, and yeah, basically how he can benefit from it. Why should he be doing it in the first place? That is the course for today's podcast. We'll start off from the basics. What is sadhana? What is, like, mantras? How do they affect our mind? How do they affect our body? So do one thing, bro. Like, Aditya, we have a lot of questions, okay? So just answer in 2 to 3 sentences each question.
Sure.
Simple.
Sure.
And like, you can also ask questions, obviously, and we can build from that.
Okay.
Yeah, bro. Chat GPT, let me open. Just a
AI
sec.
for all solutions.
You need to use AI for good purposes.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Basic. What is the true essence of sadhana? And why is it essential for our spiritual growth?
The whole point of sadhana is to achieve Nirvikalpa Samadhi. That is, the ultimate goal is the Nirvikalpa Samadhi. The side goals are the Siddhis. Siddhis like Mooladhara Siddhi, Swadhisthana Siddhi. Every chakra has its own Siddhi. For example, Mooladhara Siddhi will fetch you good health. Swadhisthana Siddhi will fetch you good sexual appeal and also healthy reproductive organs. And Manipura Siddhi will give you a lot of motivational energy. That is, you can succeed in financial growth and fame, power in the society. And Anahata Siddhi will fetch you true love. Vishuddha Siddhi will fetch you good oratory skills. That is, you will become a very good orator like Sadguru. And Ajna Siddhi will make you intelligent and intuitive, like, you know, the mentalist who can just see through people. That is, if you see a person, you can deduce
Psychic.
everything from him, like Sherlock, like how Sherlock deduces all the criminals. Similarly, eagle, right?
So many eagles have come here out
Yeah.
of random.
Yeah, Ajna Siddhi is for intelligence and the intuitive power, that is seeing through people, reading their minds. And finally, the Sahasrara Siddhi. Sahasrara Siddhi is to achieve enlightenment. Enlightenment means knowing the truth as it is, the raw truth of the creation of universe. Ajna Siddhi also has the power of seeing astral entities, causal entities. That is, once Ajna Chakra opens, you will be able to receive the frequencies of astral and causal realm, after which you can see those entities also. So
I think that is one of, like, a huge milestone in sadhana.
correct. Yeah.
Achieving Agnya Siddhi.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, bro, next question. We know when a new person wants to get into sadhana, there are 1,000 different things that there is available in our Hinduism, Sanatana Dharma. And I had this problem myself. I went to so many different paths and frolicked around, tried to experiment. And, like, what do you suggest? How does a person identify the right sadhana fit for this janma?
Okay, we can reduce the number of paths into 4, like how Vivekananda did. That is, first is Raja Yoga. Raja Yoga means doing sadhana every day in the Brahma Muhurta time and trying to awaken the Kundalini and achieve Nirvikalpa Samadhi. So that is Raja Yoga through sadhana method. that is chanting the deities' names numerous times, like more than 1 lakh times. And the second path is Jnana Yoga. Jnana Yoga is the path of knowledge. Knowledge in the sense how the Advaita guys do. That is, they tell always themselves that they are not the individuals, they are the Brahman themselves. That is, when you convince yourself, when you hypnotize yourself that you are not the character, you are not Aditya, you are not Yashas, you are the pure consciousness which is spread across the whole universe.
But how do you convince yourself?
Isn't
that just sprouting words off of thin air?
They contemplate on that. That is, they ask themselves, who am I every day. Then they reach a conclusion where they tell Aham Brahmasmi only. That is, I am the universe, seeing through the eyes of a human. Then they realize that they can see through the eyes of any point in the universe. That is, they can see through the eyes of a tree, they can see through the eyes of a bird, they can see through the eyes of an animal. But we have restricted ourselves to see through the eyes of Aditya, Yashas, the humans. So what it means is, Advaita also has the ability to make you the Paramatma. That is, it has
Supreme.
Yeah, it is the ultimate knowledge in Jnana Yoga, the second path of spirituality. And the third path is Bhakti Yoga. In Bhakti Yoga, you are merging with the expanded consciousness. Since our consciousness currently is not huge enough, we are like small Vishnus. In Bhakti Yoga, what we do is we merge with the expanded consciousness, like Kali, Krishna, Shiva, or Bhairavi, and all that expanded consciousness. I hope the bird doesn't poo-poo. Yeah. Okay, so that is how Bhakti Yoga is useful. That is, you are depending upon one of the causal entities, like the deities, and you are completely depending upon them. You are completely shifting your responsibility towards them, and you are becoming them. That is what Bhakti Yoga is. Like when you do the sadhana of Kali or Krishna continuously throughout your life, you become them. That is how Ramakrishna Paramahamsa loved Kali. He became Kali. And how Mirabai and all the Krishna devotees pray to Krishna, they become Krishna themselves eventually. So that is Bhakti Yoga, merging with the expanded consciousness and shifting all your responsibilities towards them. That is third path of spirituality. And fourth path is Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga is one of the most difficult yogas in spirituality, because it involves involving yourself in the Maya. Like even after gaining the knowledge of Advaita, even after doing sadhana through Raja Yoga, even after doing Bhakti Yoga, it's like a test. Karma Yoga is like a huge test that is involving yourself in the Maya and trying to help the mass in the sense, help the Maya towards
help people get out of the Maya through the Maya.
Yeah, and to make them realize basically the truth. Whoever is interested, not forcing spirituality upon someone. If someone is enjoying Maya, you have to leave them alone. But if someone wants to know the truth, then you have the responsibility to take them to the truth. That is Karma Yoga. And during Karma Yoga, a lot of backfiring will happen, karma backfiring. That is, if you don't shield yourself when protecting the Maya, helping them towards the truth, then you yourself will get involved in the Maya unknowingly. Like, it's just like a thin line between you helping the Maya and you involving yourself in the Maya. Like even I have broken that thin line sometimes. That is, I got so involved in Maya that I got disturbed mentally.
But isn't Maya also Devi? Aspect of the Devi?
Yeah, the whole point of spirituality is to become the watcher. That is the pure consciousness, Shiva. The tapped out reality, that is clicked out phase of the consciousness. And clicked in phase of the consciousness is always enjoying, that is enjoying the Maya. So there's no harm in clicking in or clicking out, but spirituality is predominantly about clicking out of the reality.
Makes sense. Okay, so now what have we covered? What is sadhana? Why should a person do sadhana in the first place? What can he gain out of the sadhana? That we have covered. Then what did we cover? What are the different kinds of sadhana available? That we have covered. Raja Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Karma Yoga. Next. One more thing, bro. Okay, now we know that there are 4 types of yogas. How important is discipline, consistency play a role in the journey of sadhana?
Raja Yoga involves a lot of discipline, because you have to get up in the morning every day at 4 a.m. and do the sadhana of the deities without any break. You can't be like, I have fever this day, and you can't skip any day.
Days.
You have to do it every day. Raja Yoga is very, meant for very deterministic people who will not break any oath. That because every sadhana requires sankalpa. That is, if you have seen the
Anusthana.
initiation day, that is, the students had to take sankalpa that they will do it every day of Bhadrakali. So what it means is Raja Yoga requires a lot of discipline, whereas Jnana Yoga, it's not about discipline, more about consistency. Like you have to stay in that mindset itself. That is, that I am the universe, Aham Brahmasmi, as told in Brihadaranyaka.
I think that is very, very hard.
True. Because Raja Yoga is just for a few hours, whereas Jnana Yoga is to stay in that mindset that I am the universe. I'm not this body, mind. So Jnana Yoga involves staying in that mindset for 24/7, whereas Bhakti Yoga is also like that only. 24/7 you have to see Kali in everything, see Krishna in everything. For example,
before we continue on this discipline thing, in Raja Yoga, what are the different schools of sadhana available to a person?
Raja Yoga has all the deities inside them. Like
No, I mean like we have mantra sadhana. Then we have Kriya Yoga, Shri Vidya. Like that. Like how does a person tell this school is right for me to do?
Basically,
and also just list out what all like that is available.
Yeah, basically in Raja Yoga, there are yoga poses also, which is called Hatha Yoga, and Kriya Yoga, the breath work, breathing exercises, and there is Mantra Sadhana, the Tantric path, and also there is Vedic path also, which involves all the deities. But what I have done is I have combined all the deities of Hinduism in one path, that is both the Vedic and the Tantric, that is Tantric Mahavidyas, along with the Vedic Shiva Tattvas. I have combined so that we will get the help of everyone. That is, the Shiva Tattvas will protect the Shakti Tattvas from becoming very potent, that is becoming going out of control. So this Raja Yoga, sorry, mosquitoes.
I told no, we should have gotten mosquito bat.
Yeah, we should put Odomos otherwise. Odomos.
Wait, I had it in my house.
Yeah. So yeah, what was the question?
Different paths.
Discipline, right? Yeah, Raja Yoga. No, different paths inside Raja Yoga.
Inside Raja Yoga.
Yeah, that's what. Like there are many which even I am not aware of. Like total I know 4, I guess. Tantric path, Vedic path, then Kriya Yoga, Hatha Yoga. Then there are many which I am not aware of. So you can look up on that.
Google.
But it is always recommended that you involve all the deities instead of one single one, because if you do one single deity, then it will become Bhakti Yoga rather than Raja Yoga. So this YouTube channel is more of Raja Yoga, that is expanding your consciousness, becoming a more powerful Vishnu yourself rather than merging with the expanded consciousness. Bhakti Yoga means you are merging with one expanded consciousness, but in Raja Yoga you yourself are becoming a powerful Vishnu. So
now tell about discipline and all that, bro.
Discipline in Bhakti Yoga also 24/7 you have to have the mindset of Bhakti, that is you have to see Kali in everything, Krishna in everything, whichever your Ishta Devata is. And finally the Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga is 24/7 social service. There is a proverb, right? Service to man is service to God. So with that proverb you have to live. That is, you have to give service to animals, plants, birds, insects, man, everyone. Always you have to have the helping mindset. I have to help the Maya to get out of this reality. Like how Vivekananda, Yogananda, Sadhguru, all of the spiritual leaders, they do it every day. Yeah. That is, they're 24/7, they're workaholics basically. They never
Not
sleep.
even workaholics. I guess if you see Sadhguru, he's always doing something, some save soil movement, some planting 1,000,000 trees, going on the path of sadhana.
Yeah.
I think that's a very ideal example.
Yeah, true. So there are many spiritual leaders who do these Karma Yoga, which is one of the most toughest out of the 4, because Raja Yoga individually you can do, Bhakti Yoga individually you can do, Jnana Yoga individually you can do, whereas Karma Yoga is not individual. It is involving yourself in the public. So that is distracting and at the same time challenging also. So you have to be very strong when it comes to karma yoga. You have to be smart like Krishna.
Cunning.
You have, cunning like
Krishna.
Shakuni and all. So only then you'll succeed in karma yoga. But finally you have to be like Ram. When it comes to helping people, you have to be like Ram. But when it comes to tackling with the haters, that time you have to be like Krishna. So I'm very bad at that.
Bad?
I don't know, like the Reddit community, dude. Like it's full of hatred. So I don't know how to handle hatred, but I'm trying. Like I'm trying it in a smart way. Anyways, what was the done, right?
Done.
Yeah.
Now, before we go to the next question, what do you think that you've never addressed on the channel before that is a very important thing and that has to be addressed for a sadhak in the Project Kalik path?
Obviously, I have learned from the hard way that never share personal matters on YouTube. I have removed all those videos, and I'm never sharing my love life on YouTube again.
Oh,
and
I guess that is fine, but you shouldn't take that personally. I feel like, even though it's out there, should create a wall between the virtual world and the real world. Like at the end of the day, if he's a hater, it's just a random guy on the earth with 10 billion population texting you through a man-made item that was made 100 years ago, which never existed. So like, if you zoom out in that lens, of course it doesn't matter. Like that's what I have felt, because online and all, even haters even I've had like before, like Instagram and all, you know, right? Random guys.
Yeah.
That's what has helped me cope.
Yeah.
Any other thing?
I'll not tell any of my personal life on YouTube, and also I'll not be sharing the mantras, because the mantras are very powerful, and if I share it on YouTube on a public platform, and if anyone tries those mantras without initiation, then it may disrupt their kundalini, because doing the mantra sadhana requires initiation. Initiation means I'm writing down the mantras on your spine. Every initiation session, right? What I do is I go in my astral body towards the student's house, and I write the mantras on his spine, on his astral body, and also causal body. That all those mantras, so that the deities become stronger. That is, deities are already there in our chakras, but they are not there in the strong manner, due to which we think we are the character. But once I write those mantras in a strong manner and I invoke those deities, what happens is we tap out of the reality. We realize who we truly are. So that requires initiation, and it cannot be done without initiation. And that is why I don't give it on public platform, YouTube, or any public platform. And also the other thing that I don't give on YouTube is like how to really connect with the deities. That is
the golden secret which everyone is after.
Like I have tried it. Like I have tried to give out on YouTube, but
you have, right, that Aghora path to communication.
Yeah, but many people misunderstand that. They never understand how to really connect. That is,
tell now, bro. Now that you've brought it up, you have to share it.
So to really connect with deities, you have to completely let go of yourself. That is the character, right? Aditya, Yashas. You have to completely let go and merge with them through all the chakras, like through Muladhara chakra, Swadhisthana chakra, Manipura chakra, Anahata chakra, Vishuddha chakra, Ajna chakra, and finally Sahasrara chakra. You have to merge with them. So to merge with them, you have to forget all the dualities of which humans have made. That is, humans have restricted themselves in loving. That is, whenever we tell I love someone, we don't mean we love them through all the chakras. For example, let's say I say I love my dog, but I don't love the dog through all my chakras, only Anahata chakra or Vishuddha chakra. When I tell I love my wife, it doesn't mean I love her through all the chakras. It means I love her through Swadhisthana, I love her through Anahata, I love her through Vishuddha. But it does not mean I love her through Ajna chakra. And when I say I love my guru, it means I love him or her only through my Ajna chakra or Anahata chakra. So when it comes to the deities, you should love them through all the chakra. Bro. And you have to forget what happened.
Tell.
when it comes to the deities, you have to love them through all the chakras. You have to never differentiate between any of them. So that is the thing that I didn't tell on YouTube, because many people think it in a very disgusting way.
But the thing is, if you gatekeep that kind of information, the people who really want it won't like reach it. Like who are in desperate need of that.
Yeah. No, I have told it on YouTube, but I didn't give it too much importance.
That is what is important, right?
Yeah, the problem is the societal mindset, right? We have, after the British rule and all,
Yeah.
we have stigmatized many topics like sex. We have stigmatized many topics like sacrifice, what real sacrifice means. For example,
what is Bali?
yeah, sacrifice, bali, it means that we are chopping off one of our most important parts of our body. For example, if you see in the case of praying mantis, right? You know how praying mantis have sex.
No.
So praying mantis, after they mate with each other, the female mantis eats the male mantis's head.
Huh?
Yeah, it eats it because it requires that nutrition for the babies.
It eats the head
of the male mantis.
What the hell, bro?
Yeah. So what it means is the male mantis is completely sacrificing
Itself.
so that the
Progeny.
female mantis can procreate and get nutrition for the babies. Similarly, even when it comes to the deities, right? You can see Kali holding Rakshasa's head, all the people's head. So what it means is there is a sense of sacrifice which we should be ready for. That is for the new generation, new knowledge. We have to be ready to sacrifice our own heads. And when you are ready to do that for any deity, that means that you are in true love. When you are in true love, nothing matters to you anymore. You will be fearless and you will be easily be able to connect with deities. So that is what I don't tell on YouTube regarding how to connect with the deities, with all chakras, how to be ready to sacrifice yourself at any point in time. So these things make you invulnerable. And also, who are these deities? Deities are basically our future self. So you should be ready to sacrifice yourself for your future self. For example, if Aditya from the future comes to me and tells, sacrifice your head, then I should be ready to do that, because it means that it is required for some purpose, higher
Advancement.
purpose. Yeah. Basically these deities, right? Kali, Krishna, Vishnu, Shiva, Ganapati, all are like our higher self. For example, Yashas higher self might be Ganapati, Uchishta Ganapati, and mine might be Kali, and some Tanujas might be Shiva, and someone else's might be Vishnu. So we never know whose is what. So
Why do we not know?
because we have to search within ourselves that who is our personality. Yeah.
I feel I still haven't found that.
Oh.
What do you think?
I think yours is Ganapati itself.
Yeah, well,
Yeah. Like lot of Ganapati vibes.
me.
Yeah.
As you can see.
No, but in terms of jokes also, right? Like only Ganapati is the one of the most comedic deity. Like he makes fun of the rest of deities and all that. So other deities are like very serious. Yeah.
This guy is
Childish.
chilling.
Yeah.
Might be. I don't like. The thing is, as you said, I have to go through the process of meeting all the 18 deities. Then only I'll be able to tell, yeah, this is what I am. I feel.
The reason you have to go through all deities is because for the awakening of your Kundalini. Whereas you might get your Ishta Devata prior to that.
But how do you know if a Devata is your Ishta Devata?
Ishta Devata is the one with whom you connect the most.
Connect meaning?
Connect meaning like love the most. Like it feels like a friend itself. Whereas Kula Devata is the one whose personality you have. Like that.
Then we both have to have personality of Vishnu.
We have to have the we will have the personality of one deity, but we will love the other deity. For example, Ganapati loves his mother, right? Parvati. Similarly, if your Kula Devata is Ganapati, then your Ishta Devata might be some other deity.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
like that.
Yeah, one more thing, very important. When a person is doing sadhana, how do you tell, yes, this is not a fabric of my mind, it is a connection and message from the deities? Like, tell me from the spectrum how it will start, like simple connections, visuals, feelings, colors, from that to a advanced level connection. How can we tell?
Okay.
Yes.
So in mantra chanting, as we know, there are 4 types, right? That is Vaikari,
Madhyama,
Madhyama, Pashyanti,
Pashyanti,
and Para. No?
Para.
So in Vaikari chanting, it's
Loud.
Chanting loudly, and in that deities don't connect well because deities are on the subtle level. But Vaikari is very useful to by heart the mantra, so that's why it is required. You have to do Vaikari also, and in the initial stages. Once the mantra is by-hearted, you can go to Madhyama, that is doing it softly, like chanting the mantra softly. Then in that, deities will start connecting because that is in subtle manner. Whereas
How will the
Pashyanti-
connection be?
the connection will be like it will be like a split mind. That is one of your body will be chanting the mantra, whereas your mind will be somewhere else. Your mind will be with the deity inside their houses, or loving them or talking with them. So that is what happens in the second stage. Your body will be chanting the mantra, but your mind will be with the deity.
When you're with the deity, can you hear the mantra that you're chanting, or or it's just like you're in some other dimension, you can't hear anything, your mind has just escaped?
You have closed your eyes, right?
Yeah.
So once you close your eyes, your body is separate now. That is, the body is chanting the mantra, but the vibration is protecting from the external influence. That is, when the body chants the mantra, there is a layer that is getting formed around you, which will protect you from your 5 sensory input. It will replace, the mantra will replace the 5 sensory input.
Damn. See, this is all knowledge what you have not told.
Yeah, sometimes I might have told in some YouTube live, but it will be not exaggerated.
Yeah. Now go on.
So that mantra, right, it will replace the 5 sensory vibrations. That time what happens is you will be easily be able to connect with deities. And when it comes to Pashyanti, that is very subtle, like just lip movement. You will be chanting the mantra, and this is also very strong connection with deities.
I think Pashyanti is supposed to be in no body movement, only in the mind. The mantra running. I guess.
Little bit, maybe little bit lips might be just not very
Major.
strong manner, like the tongue, right? It'll be moving a little bit. So that is Pashyanti, I would say. And
Para.
Para is only in the mind. There's no tongue only. There's no tongue, lips involved. Para is completely in the mind. That is, when you're working also, when you're cleaning your house, when you're going to job, that time the mantra will be going on in the mind. So that is para level chanting, and such chanting very few individuals achieve. Everyone gets stuck in Pashyanti only. Because in the mind, right, mind will be very distractive. That is, it gets involved in the Maya easily. For example, now when we drive car, the mantra might not be going on in the mind. But para level chant, para sadhaks and all, who have reached that level.
Is it the 24/7 playing in your mind?
Yeah.
Shit, that I didn't know.
So that is the level of sadhana we must be aiming for. That is, mantra must be going on in the body mind continuously. Without,
It must be automated
yeah,
in the mind.
yeah. Only then during death, right, you will go to higher realms.
What is that sound?
That is Allahu Akbar.
It sounds like an orchestra, bro.
Yeah, they play it in speakers, right?
No comments on public platform.
Yeah.
And
so-
what I've heard about para, from the sources I've heard, when you're at para level chanting, it's not even playing in your mind. Like the raw energy of the mantra, right? One mantra might be tamasic, one might be rajasic, one might be, each deity has a specific energy, right? When you're doing para, your whole body and mind gets enveloped by that energy. You're not actually chanting, but it's just running, like one whatever, the UI on your phone. It doesn't stop just because you turn off the phone. It'll always be running, right?
Yeah.
Something like that is what I have heard. Para chanting.
Exactly. It's getting dark.
Okay, we'll wrap up fast. How do you manage sadhana and the modern life, since we're in Kali Yuga, and it's not like Satya Yuga where we can chill out in a place like this, chant the whole day, fly off in 1 month directly to Swargaloka. How do we balance life and sadhana? Your advice.
Kali Yuga is one of the most difficult time when the Maya is strong,
The highest.
and that's why connecting with deities is very difficult nowadays. So the whole point of Kali Yuga is we are more dependent on the outer technology like smartphones,
AI.
AI and all the electronic devices, and less on our internal technology like body and mind. So that is the biggest flaw of Kali Yuga. Whereas if you see in Dwapara Yoga and all, Treta Yuga, the warriors, the Kshatriyas were able to create bow and arrow using
Materializing.
mantras. Yeah, they were able to materialize themselves anywhere they want. That is the Saptarishis and all, if you observe. Even the yogis, they could materialize themselves just in front of you. But nowadays that power has been lost, that ability has been lost. And now the easiest way to achieve the transcendence is through samadhi itself. The siddhis are not that powerful nowadays. Max to max people might get vak siddhi.
Vak Siddhi.
That is whatever they say will has the power to manifest. But beyond vak siddhi, I highly doubt there are other siddhis working like how Hanuman had, that is shrinking and expanding, flying.
Laghima, Garima.
Yeah, I highly doubt this Kali Yuga has the power to fetch such siddhis, but some subtle siddhis like vak siddhi and what is there? Nirvikalpa Samadhi is possible.
But is it in this day and age, are siddhis even required? See, now, if I want something to eat, if I was in the Satya Yuga, if I was starving, I would use a mantra to materialize food. Now, one click on Zepto, it'll be in my house in 6 minutes. Right? So, like, I don't even think all these major siddhis are even required. Like,
but for Zepto, you have to work, right? You have to
money
earn
you should
money.
have, that's all.
So that is for buying items is easy, but for that to earn money you have to go to job and all that. So
bro, now you tell how to balance sadhana and life.
Yeah, that's what you have to dedicate at least 2-3 hours of the day for sadhana, so that when natural death arrives you will not be surprised, because natural death can happen anytime, that is heart attack, liver failure. So we have to be ready to know how to achieve samadhi before that happens. Otherwise it will hit like a surprise party.
But my question is, if we have come in a human body, that means it has to be that we've reincarnated multiple of hundreds of times, depending on the age of the soul, on earth. Why will we be scared of going through the same process again and again? Like, if I die once, in my astral body I'll have the memories of what happened after death. Why will I still be scared?
There's nothing to be scared if you are okay with reincarnating on physical realm. But for the people who want to transcend to the astral realm, then it is like an exam. That death is like an exam.
What happens exactly after death?
That is, your consciousness will start judging itself. That is, whether it has attachments towards the physical realm, whether it has attachment towards the astral, so it will judge. Basically your consciousness is like a remote control machine, where if you like 92.5 FM more,
you can tune in.
Then you will tune into physical realm. If you like 93.FM, then you will go to astral, like that only. You have to tune yourself. So if you tune yourself too much in this physical, then you will be born here. So that's why it is recommended that you have very less attachments towards this realm, towards the physical 5 sensory organs like skin, eyes, nose, ears, tongue, etc.
I had another question last. Yeah, what did I have? Ending.
Yeah.
Yes. What is your message to your students? Tell like something like what you think your students should be doing, but once you met them online on initiation, but you couldn't tell that to them because you'll be rude or it doesn't come properly. What is that one message that you want to tell, that this is not how it should be done, this is like something like that? What would you say?
My message to my students would be, never quit sadhana just because the deities are not connecting with you. I have seen many of my students do that. That is, they are telling, I'm not able to connect with deities, then they leave sadhana. But when it comes to engineering, they don't do that. Like if they
you
fail in
fail,
exam, they will write
They'll
it
write
again.
supplementary.
Yeah, write supplementary. Then they will wait for 1 to 3 years, 4 years until they pass. They will be trying. They'll be trying to clear the exam, studying for the exam, and they will pass finally. And sadhana also requires that amount of dedication. And also, I'm not asking them to dedicate like 4 years, so like engineering.
I think it's very valid to dedicate 4 to 5 years of your life. If you really want to achieve something in sadhana, like
Yeah.
you can't tell. I mean, we know like it sounds flashy. In 1 month, sakshatkar ho jayega, aa jao. That's all marketing. But in reality, if you want results, a few years has to go of your dedication and time, right?
True. 18 months is not a very
Short.
huge time limit. That is, it's just 18 months. That is like 1.5 years. And people dedicate 4 years for engineering, 5 years for MBBS, 5 years for LLB, and all their degrees. But they are not able to dedicate themselves for sadhana, for preparing themselves for the next
5-10
life,
years.
for the next for the next life. And I see it very condescending that they see sadhana in such a very
Low.
impatient manner. And that is why whatever happens in life, never quit your sadhana, because then you'll become again the normal Vishnu. And my intention is for my students to become a very expanded, a strong and powerful Vishnu, and create their own universe someday in the future.
Or enjoy this one.
Yeah, enjoy this one, then there is no need of sadhana. You can enjoy it now also. Yeah.
Any other messages? I think this message you have not given on channel.
Yeah, I want all of my students to become a expanded Vishnu. Yeah.
Vishnu gang.
Causal being.
Hashtag Vishnu gang.
Yeah.
Definitely.
With all the deities imbibed inside them. Narayana iti samarpayami. Yeah.
Yeah. Narayanasmi.
Yeah, bro. Now it's dark.
Yep.
We'll end the podcast, right?
Yes, sir.
So thanks,
everyone,
guys.
Thank you for viewing our podcast. Namaskaram. Jai Shri Ram.
So any end credits you have to give to our audience?
End credits, huh? Yeah, I'd like to give credits. First of all, to obviously Aditya for coming here. Second of all, to the deities that I prayed to not make it rain today. You saw the weather, right?
Yeah,
Before we came?
It was pakka gonna rain.
100% chance of rain. But yeah, it didn't rain, luckily.
Yeah.
Thirdly, I would like to thank ChatGPT for generating the questions. Yes, so that's it.
Thanks, Yashas, for meeting me in this Lalbagh park, very huge park. And
You've
thanks
chosen a
everyone.
beautiful place
Yeah.
as location.
And thanks everyone for watching this video. We'll meet in the next video. Jai Mahakal.
Jai Bhadra Kali.
Jai Smashan Kali.